Hello everyone, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. I am back with one of the most requested videos once again. Here I will be talking about careers and course selection after grade 10th or 12th. Particularly after 12th standard, the reason is it is after 12th that students they become serious about studies, and in grade 10th they are quite excited, and they in that excitement they select science, and maybe they are not sure about which course to select, and they then later on they shift from science to commerce, and that is absolutely okay because it depends upon our interest level, it depends upon our comfort level also. So it is after 12th that you take that big step of selecting any particular career, and hence in this video we are going to talk about that only. uh, with having said that, a recent survey which was conducted in 2019 related to the career option awareness in youth, it was found that 93% of the youth today is aware of only 7 career options available, whereas there are more than 250 job opportunities and career opportunities available in India. This particular data was printed as an article in India Today on 4th of Feb 2019. Now, this statistics is telling us that the youth of today is not aware of the career options available, or they are not able to do enough research before they select any career. And hence, I'm here presenting in front of you 5 career guidance tips which will be very helpful for you and which you should know before you take that huge step and go ahead and select any career. As as Steve Jobs has correctly said, that the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle. Why? Because once you go ahead and choose any career and start working in it, and later on realize that it is not meant for you, it is very difficult to survive at such a workplace which is not meant for you, or you are not meant for it. And hence, please be wise in selecting your career, because it is correctly said that we are made by our choices. Let us see what we are going to discuss in this video. Firstly, we are going to see the reasons of a wrong career choice and the tips to select your career according to your own choice. This will be in connection with the reasons. So let us go ahead and see that. Yeah, so before we go ahead, I want to say that if you are someone who is really struggling to select any career, who is in confusion that whether if I'm taking this particular career, I'm making a right decision or not, please watch this video till the end so that you can make the correct decision for yourself. Presenting in front of you the reasons of a wrong career choice, you can reflect yourself, you can analyze yourself. These are the 5 important reasons because of which any student can select a wrong career. First one is lack of self awareness. Second one is parental and societal pressure. The third one is lack of awareness about career choices. Fourth one is influence of friends. And the last one is lack of good networking. One by one, we're going to see tips in relation with these reasons. So, the very first step is being self aware. As it is written on this slide, ask yourself what are your choices and preferences in life. Analyze yourself to know your passion and pen down the things you like to do and explore your skills. Now, this particular tip is very, very, very important, as it is correctly said. In order to be successful in life, in order to achieve great heights, one should be self aware. Why this happens is, see, there are many times it is possible, I have seen students. Even I was a student once upon a time, and I consider myself a student because it is said that learning is from cradle to grave. uh, in 10th grade, or in ninth grade, we get fascinated by a certain subject, or we get fascinated easily by a teacher who is teaching a certain subject. And what happens is we go ahead and start thinking, imagining that that particular subject is good for us. And after 10th we take that and we select that as our stream, the field which we want to go in. So I'll be sharing my story here. What happened is, when I was in school, I was very good at public speaking. I was good in communication and everything. I used to give speeches, and I used to participate in elocutions. And many times I got the opportunity to be the CR of the class and dictate notes to the students. But I didn't realize that this is my talent and this is my skill. uh, I got attracted, I got fascinated by a subject which gives information to us about human bodies. Yes, you are right. I got fascinated by towards a subject, and that was science. So because in 10th grade, because we get an opportunity to go in the lab and do practicals and all, and hence due to this, I thought that yes, science is the stream for me, and I will be taking science after my grade 10th, and consequently I took science. I didn't do a mistake by taking science here, don't get me wrong, science is a very good subject. But I'm telling what mistake I committed later on by not being self-aware. In 11th grade and in 12th grade, I started reading uh, biology books, reference books, big, huge books, and started to make answers using those books as a reference, which other students didn't use. I liked bio so much, and I went ahead. I filled the CET form, and I gave the entrance exam, keeping in mind that I will be becoming a doctor, and I will be qualifying this test. I qualified the test, but due to certain reasons, I didn't get a chance to become a doctor. And because I didn't get admission in medicine, I selected chemistry, and I did bachelor's in it and master's in it, and I qualified MSc with flying colors. But later on, after qualifying MSc, I started to think that yes, I will be doing PhD now, without even realizing that uh, PhD or becoming a doctor, all this happened because I was not having that self awareness in me. I was unaware, or I overlooked my talent of speaking, explaining, and I was good at teaching. After MSc, I got an opportunity to go ahead and do a job of teaching. So I was working in private colleges and institutions at that time. At the same time, I was, looking forward to do PhD also. But again, there also I wasted my time because somewhere I was not passionate about it. I didn't care that if I don't get admission in PhD, or if I don't get admission in medicine, what will happen, because there was no passion in me. So this was the mistake which I committed. Okay, without realizing my passion for speaking, for teaching, for mentoring, I was going in other direction, which was not meant for me. I didn't do B.Ed up till that time because I was, thinking that I will be doing PhD. So because of that, I wasted a pretty good amount of time, and I did B.Ed later on after realizing that no, I want to work as a teacher. I want to work uh, I want to work and mentor my students and guide them. So I took admission in B.Ed. I completed my B.Ed, and I started mentoring also, and made teaching a permanent career for myself. So this was my story, and as you can see, I wasted a pretty good amount of time here. Had I known earlier that this is my talent and this is my skill, because no one was there to guide me or help me at that time, I would have grown much more than this. I started to grow in teaching, but it was very late. And hence, I don't want to happen this thing with you people, because time is very precious. And hence, I'm making this video for you all so that you start thinking about yourself. So, what are the tips and what is the step by step process to be self aware? The very first thing is you should define your goal by knowing yourself and analyzing yourself. How you can do it? Write 10 words related to your interest, related to your passion, and form a sentence out of those 10 words, and a well defined statement which can tell you what is your goal. For example, if you ask me what are those 10 words for me, it will be teaching, mentoring, guiding students, education, chemistry, science, public speaking, communication. These will be the words for me, and for me, I will be forming a sentence with these words if I'm a student like you. So just I'm giving an example so that you can get an idea. After getting a well defined statement about your goal, you can go ahead and explore it by researching about it, by reading good books about your goal, by listening to podcast, by watching YouTube videos, by browsing internet, by talking to experts about it, by talking to the teachers about it, and gather every piece of information through which you can reach your goal. After that, you can form a systematic plan through which you can go ahead and achieve your goals. I'm sure that this tip of being self aware will help you a lot, and this particular formula will actually help you to form that statement for yourself, which will help you to reach your goal and knowing yourself. What is the next step? Manage parental and societal pressure wisely. Now, this step is again very, very, very important, my dear students, because once we start thinking now, log kya kahenge if we take commerce because we have got 85 to 90% in 10th, and what will happen because I got such a good percentage? What if I don't take commerce and take science? What if I don't take science and take commerce? I'm not sure. If we start thinking about people, about society, we start committing mistakes in our life, and we land nowhere. So we need to be very wise in handling this parental and societal pressure. So getting 85 percentage and taking commerce, and getting 85 percentage and taking science doesn't matter at all. I'll tell you something. Taking science is not a good feat. You have achieved something. No, surviving in that particular stream, achieving something, reaching great heights, studying that particular subject wholeheartedly is important. Is what makes sense, and it what actually matters. I have seen my friends from my school who got 85 to 90 percentage in grade 10th, and they took commerce, and they have emerged as successful people in their lives. So it doesn't matter whichever stream you take. Hard work is important, your plan is important, your thought process is important. So actually, how you should handle this particular parental and societal pressure. First of all, you need to convince your parents regarding your career choice by assuring them through evidences. Now, why I'm telling evidences here, you can see, you can actually quote an example of some person who has inspired you from your field or the course which you want to take. Okay, you can take an example of that person, you can tell them, or else you can set a deadline for yourself and tell them, see, in this 1 year of time, I will be working on myself, and I will be showing you that yes, this is the correct field for me. If I am not able to do anything, then I will do that particular thing which you want me to do. You can tell this confidently to your parents. Next thing, explain your why to them confidently. What you can do is tell them, explain them that why you want to go ahead and do this course. What is your future plan regarding this course? What is the thought process you are having for this particular course? Explain them. Give them the reasons that why you want to go into this course in this particular field. The next thing is work hard to explore your skills, and consistently work hard to build your skills, and to you know uh, gain that particular trust value, because when your parents will see that yes, you are working very hard to achieve your goals, they will themselves trust you for that particular course, that yes, our child will do this. The last thing is, let them talk with your teachers and mentors. See, when it comes to academics, our teachers and our mentors, they know us very well. So what you can do is, if you are really having that command on you, if you really believe in yourself, that's why I said you need to connect with your teachers also. So you can make your parents talk with your teachers so that the teachers can explain them that yes, he wants to do this thing or she wants to do this thing, and let them do it. So even they will get an insight that yes, because the teacher is also telling us this particular thing about our child, we need to go ahead and let our child do what they want to do. So, and hence, if any parent is watching this video, Please, I would like to request you that don't pressurize your kids, don't pressurize your children in selecting any course of of your choice. Instead, motivate them by asking them to do that particular thing which they really want to do, so that they really find interest in studies and do not consider studies as a burden for themselves. The next thing is be aware about career choices available. As we already saw in the starting that 93% of the students are available of only are sorry 93% of the students are aware of only seven career choices, whereas there are so many career choices available. So you need to be aware, because nowadays when students they complete 12th, they talk about NEET and CET only. They think that these are the only two streams where one should go. Becoming a doctor and engineer is the one thing which they know. I'm not degrading, I'm not dejecting these fields, I'm not against becoming a doctor or engineer. No, I'm just telling that if you want to take admission, if you want to go ahead and do this, please pause for a moment and ask yourself, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to become a doctor? Do I really want to go into engineering? Ask yourself, and if you get the answer as yes, then you can go ahead and do it. But if you get the answer as no, you should work on yourself and find your passion. So the tips which I said in the self-awareness section, all the tips will be applied here in relation to that. See, I've written here, search careers related to your choices and preferences. Explore opportunities where you get fellowships for courses of your choices. See, once you know that this is the career which I want to go into, okay, you are collecting information for it, you are exploring it, you are talking to experts about it, okay, and every possible thing you are doing, you have to search the expenses required to complete that particular course, and then do a research for yourself by browsing internet. All in all, please be aware about the different career choices available. The next thing is stop following your friends' choices when it comes to career. Now, again, this particular tip is important, though this thing is now, it has become uncommon when we talk about after grade 12. But still in high school, it is found that after 10 students take science or commerce, whatever field they like, but the subjects which are there in that particular stream, they select these subjects as per their friends' choices. Okay, so for example, if a certain friend has taken maths, the combination as PCM, this particular student will also take maths just to be there in the class, okay, together. So this doesn't make any sense. If the person is dropping the maths, this one will also drop maths. Okay, so this thing doesn't make any sense, because see, you can't follow your friends because their choices are different from yours, their thought process is different from your thought process, and their life is entirely different from your life. So please select those things which are good for you and for your life. Following friends is not a wise decision, is not a wise thing to do when it comes to career, especially. Last but not the least is get connected with experts in your selected career. Now, again, this is very important. I can't stress much on this because I've spoken about this in my podcast too. Uh, why having a good network is important. Having a good network of people from your field helps you to reach your goals smoothly. It is correctly said that if someone is there to help you, to guide you, if people from the same field are there with you, if people from the same mindset, if they are there with you to interact, you get to know different things about the course, about the career. You get to know what are the recent innovation, what are the recent discoveries happening in it, and the new things which are taking place, and which will surely help you out to make a career in it and achieve your goals. So, exactly how you can find this good network, you can actually connect with your friends, with your teachers, with your mentors, with your tuition teachers, and you can talk to them, and you can get to know about different things happening in the selected area of your interest. And in turn, these people will also build a connection with you. and it will be a mutual connection which is built on empathy and trust. As Robert Kiyosaki has correctly said, that if you want to reach somewhere, if you want to go somewhere, it is best to find someone who has already been there. Okay, and in this way we can actually help ourselves by connecting with such people. So how you can do it? As I said, there are plethora of people on social media too, which are actually having different interests, which are working with in different areas, apart from the famous, medicine and engineering fields. There are many other people who are working with their interest, who are following their passion, and you can actually get connected with them. Apart from social media, you can find such people in your friend circle, in your social circle, maybe uh, in your siblings, friends, maybe in your cousins or the friends of your cousins. Anyone can go ahead and build a connection with them. Like, for example, if you want to become a writer, you can actually find someone who has already written something very captivating, and you can interact with that person. If you want to make your career in IT industry, if you want to be a software engineer, you can find one who is already working in IT industry and interact with that person, so that you get that inspiration and motivation. That mindset is there with you, that yes, even I want to reach this particular height. So building a network of like-minded people helps you to grow and get better with your studies and work both. So that's it, guys. This was the presentation. I wanted to give tips regarding career guidance, and I think I've done my work. Lastly, I want to just say that and because I read this particular line in one of my favorite books, and that is nothing but The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. It is written in the book that you are the master of your own fate. Everything is there in your hands, my dear students. You can either make it or break it. I just wanted to know that what is your takeaway from this particular video, and share it with me in the comment section below. And I will be back with one more video like this to inspire you people and to help you people out with the difficulties you are facing. And do let me know that what are the topics on which you want me to make videos on, and kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet, and share this video with others who actually need this to know. Until next video, take care and goodbye. Thank you.